Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Firstly, many congratulations. Many congratulations to you, many congratulations to your parents. ठीक है, ये सब कलेक्टिव अचीवमेंट है, तो आपको भी, आपके घर वालों को भी वो सारे एफर्ट्स जो आप लोगों ने डाले थे, आज फाइनली अब उन सारे एफर्ट्स का रिजल्ट आप लोग ने देख लिया है 2 दिन पहले. Irrespective you have went through multiple attempts, irrespective you have cleared in one go, that doesn't matter. The matter is that you have cleared. And मैं नहीं कहता, it is been said by the institute also कि CS executive or CS professional are the most toughest exams of this country, right? One of those toughest exams. आप भी जानते हो कि इस एग्ज़ाम के लेवल को IIT का JEE हो या UPSC हो, इनके साथ कंपेयर किया जाता है. मैं टेक्निकलिटीज़ की बात कर रहा हूँ, मैं करिकुलम की बात नहीं कर रहा. So when it comes to technicalities, you have almost cleared those level of exams, right? चलो, so I'll not take much of your time today, ठीक है? There are 2 people who are going to speak today. जो second personality है उसका नाम मैं फ़िलहाल नहीं लूँगा. That you are supposed to guess in the mid of this session. मैं आपको कुछ clues दूंगा, तब आप guess करेंगे. Fair? So before I jump to what is the agenda of this entire webinar we have conducted today. My name is Professor Sagar Tolani. By qualification, I'm a company secretary. I'm a BCom graduate or a commerce graduate, as you say, a law graduate. And the best part is, about 2 days back only, ठीक आपके रिजल्ट के एक दिन पहले, sorry, 3 days back, 24th Feb को I got to understand that I cleared my first semester, not first semester, first year of LLM. तो अभी 1 साल और LLM का बाकी है, तो मास्टर्स भी हो जाएगा. अगर आप लोग ऐसे ही पढ़ाते थे मुझे तो मास्टर्स भी हमारा हो जाएगा, राइट? सो क्या क्या चीज़ें सर डिस्कस करने वाले हैं. देखो, पिछले 5-6 दिन से, अच्छा, एनी स्टूडेंट फ्रॉम साउथ इंडिया एंड इफ ही और शी एक्सपेक्ट मी टू स्पीक ओनली इन इंग्लिश, दैट इज़ ऑल्सो पॉसिबल फॉर मी. So just if that is the case, please put in the chat box that sir, please speak in English language. So I'll stick to one single language, right? And if required, I'll use some conversation words, or I'll just convert little bit of words. Perfect. Thank you Ritu. I totally understand. Kanishka, great. Okay. So I could understand that there are some students from South India also. So I'll stick to one common language. ठीक है, we'll take this entire webinar in English language only. Fair. चलो, we'll use multiple languages. I'll just wherever it is required, I'll use Hindi and I'll convert it in English if required. ठीक है, चलो. So the question is, sir, see, I got multiple messages, rather we all got multiple messages immediately after the result that sir, new syllabus, how many subjects there are in new syllabus, is it required to do internship right after completing your CS executive? Then we got message, sir, that what is EDP, sir? So we have got to understand there are 2 type of EDPs, classroom EDP, and then there is this online EDP. What is that, sir, and when it is supposed to be done, right? Which elective subject should be taken? Because now there are 2 elective subject, one in group 1 and another in group 2. So then, sir, which is the correct subject to be taken? Which is elective subject which will help you in your academic also and even after academic also? So these all questions will be answered, right? I hope that this webinar will not go long at a stretch of 1 hour 30 minutes to 1 hour 40 minutes. We'll keep it as crisp and as short as we can, as it is possible for us. Also, कुछ important चीज़ें that we are going to discuss at the end of the webinar, right? And we'll keep last 15-20 minutes as a Q&A session where you can free to put your queries, put your issues in the comment section, and we'll be happy to answer those questions, right? So let's get started. Here, this is a sweet message from our chairman, Professor J K SHAH sir, right? So now, firstly, on behalf of entire J K SHAH classes, congratulations to all of you. ठीक है, you have achieved something which is marvelous, right? Your parents are already proud of you. हम अलग proud है आपसे, right? Now sir, next what? Congratulations. Now get back to work. since you all know that we are still left with one last level, right? So now the best part is that we don't have to make you understand that how difficult exams are, especially these professional exams are. Since you have all come across with this technical exam called a CS executive, so you have already understood the level of the exam, you have already understood the way the questions are being asked by the ICSI. So we don't have to work now on your maturity level. We don't have to make you understand कि भाई पढ़ना है, right? This is something you're supposed to study. अब हमारा यहाँ पे ये काम ख़त्म हो जाता है. We have constantly put number of efforts for executive students कि ये पढ़ना है, ये important है, this is something you're supposed to do, don't distract yourself, all those things. So ये वाली चीज़, this is something we don't have to put when it comes to CS professional students, right? Now as far as, let's first discuss what are the subjects available at CS professional level and both the groups of CS professional level. तो अगर मैं पहले सिर्फ, if I stick to only group 1 first, right? So group 1 has 4 subjects, right? The very first subject is environmental, social and governance, popularly known as ESG, principles and practice. Now this subject is divided into 3 parts: governance, risk management, environment and sustainability reporting, right? And similarly you have bifurcation of 65, 20 and 15, right? So the best part of this subject is, इस subject को पूरा सा, the entire subject is theory subject, right? पूरा का पूरा theory subject रखा हुआ institute ने, right? Again, if I have to talk about only risk management for the time being, risk management is the only alone chapter in this subject which has a weightage of 20 marks straight, right? So this is again become advantage for you. If you prepare for this subject, obvious that you'll first focus on the risk management part, right? You will give more time to risk management part. You will try to score as many as marks you can score in risk management part. Then again, environment and sustainability has less number of chapters as compared to the first part, that is governance, which is of 15 marks. So when it comes to making a strategy for a first paper of group 1 in CS professional, you should focus for part B and part C, part 2 and part 3. It has 35 mark का weightage, right? तो आप 35 mark of weightage के लिए you have less number of chapters, and since there are less number of chapters, time कम लगेगा, तो you can give more rest of the other time for your other subjects, right? ECG is pure theoretical subject. It is a combination. Now one thing I forgot to discuss with you all, see, professional subjects are executive subjects and little bit of advanced, right? Every time in the professional class you will feel this, that this is something I have studied or this is something I know about it. So some advanced things will be discussed in your professional classes, and be it any subject, be it the first paper or drafting, which I'm going to discuss later, compliance management or secretarial audit. So you are going to have this feeling in every class of professional that I have a knowledge of this particular concept because I have studied at executive level, and since I have studied at executive level, तो अब इसका advanced version जो है, whatever the advanced part is, that we will be discussing professional exams, right? Next, if I come to the next part, देखो, company secretaries are known for 2 things. One, company secretaries are known for interpretation skills, and 2, company secretaries are known for drafting, and drafting cannot be done if you're not good into interpretation, right? आगे जाकर, the moment you join industry, you people are well aware of this fact that you're required to draft n number of notices, you're required to draft n number of agreements, you're required to draft n number of documents and deeds. So here comes, देखो, why don't you have drafting at your executive level? Because you're not mature enough to deal with such technical subject. अगर मुझे बोलना हो कि first 4 paper में, or first 4 subjects which are there in group 1, which is by far the most technical subject, technical in the sense, since it is new for you, right? That is drafting. Drafting is divided into 3 parts: drafting, pleading and appearances. However, ICS has kept two divisions, that is drafting and other is pleading and appearances, right? Appearances is very easy, how you should behave, आपका dressing sense कैसा होना चाहिए, ठीक है? You should be well groomed enough when you go to the office, उसके बारे में आप यहाँ पढ़ते हो, right? As far as pleadings are concerned, this is something we have discussed already in JIGL subject, jurisprudence subject. We have discussed something called as plaint. We have discussed something called as written statement. If yes, could you please write down yes in the chat box if you have studied plaint, written statement. Even a y, letter y is enough for me to understand कि हाँ भाई मैंने पढ़ा है और आप लोगों को याद है वो. Great. So these similar things you are going to study. Summon क्या होता है, complaint किसे कहते हैं, right? Then a few concepts of tort also, like strict liability and absolute liability, something you're going to discuss in the pleadings and appearances part. When it comes to drafting is core drafting, hardcore drafting. अब उसमें क्या ड्राफ्ट करेंगे आप? यू आर गोइंग टू ड्राफ्ट डिफरेंट नोटिसेस. एज आई सेड, यू आर गोइंग टू ड्राफ्ट डिफरेंट अग्रीमेंट्स, राइट? लिटरली आप क्लास में ड्राफ्ट करने वाले हैं ये. आई टोटली अंडरस्टैंड, आप लोग स्मार्ट है कि सर बट इन सब की तो फॉर्मेट अवेलेबल होती है ना. आई जस्ट हैव टू डू सर्टन मॉडिफिकेशंस. अरे बट व्हेन यू डोंट अंडरस्टैंड द बेसिक ऑफ ड्राफ्टिंग, तो फॉर्मेटिंग कैसे करेगा, राइट? यू विल नॉट बी इन अ पोजिशन टू डू फॉर्मेटिंग इफ यू डोंट द बेसिक्स. So we'll be doing drafting right from the basic, right from the scratch. ठीक है, ये एक ऐसा सब्जेक्ट है जिसका कुछ हिस्सा, some of the part of this subject has relation with executive and rest of the other part, especially the drafting part, you must have heard different names like board meeting notice, right? Lease deed, then gift deed, then transfer deed. You all have heard these different terms, but now you're going to draft a lease deed, you're going to draft a gift deed, you're going to draft special resolutions, ordinary resolutions, correct? आप ये सब ड्राफ्ट करने वाले हैं. So one of those technical subjects जिसमें आपको बहुत मज़ा आएगा, right? क्लास आपका जल्दी निकलेगा. Not a theory subject, I would say. Next, compliance management, secretarial audit and due diligence, right? Compliance management is company law with a different name. ऐसे मैं हर बार कहता हूँ, दिस इज समथिंग आई क्वाइट से ऑफन, लाइक कंप्लायंस मैनेजमेंट इज नथिंग बट अ कंपनी लॉ with a different name and little bit of different concepts, right? So if I have to give you the brief idea of compliance management only, the first part of paper number 3, see in compliance management what they have decided to keep. Say for example, there is a section called as 139 to 147 under Companies Act 2013. So you will get certain questions that whether this is an XYZ limited company, okay, they have appointed a director or it is a first director right after the incorporation. So they'll ask you to check whether section 139 to 147 was actually been complied while immediately after the incorporation. Now the first AGM was held. Immediately in the first AGM, whether the subsequent auditor was appointed, whether the subsequent auditor does not fit into any disqualifications under section 143, right? ये सब हम लोग ने पढ़ा है, ठीक है? He should not involve into such services which are there in section 144. तो ये सब आपको compliance management पूछा जाता है. Similarly, at section 188 which deals with what do you call it as a related party transaction. So if one of the director is involved into any such kind of activities, so does he comply with section 188? Is something you're going to understand in this compliance management. So therefore I told you, see, this is in professional, the subjects are very much similar to the subjects which you already have done in your executive. So that brings one important point, that whatever study material you have so far maintained, whatever notes, whatever different books, be it ICSI material or J K SHAH textbook, so if it is there with you, keep it with you, right? You can give it to your friends for a particular period of time, because those notes, those materials are going to help you in your professional exams also, right? रद्दी वद्दी में नहीं देना है, ठीक है? वो छोटे पैसों के चक्कर में आप बुक्स बांट दो, ऐसा ज़रूरी नहीं है. आई स्टिल हैव माई CA's एग्जीक्यूटिव बुक्स विथ मी, तो वो रखो, काम आएंगे. वो मेहनत है आपकी, एफर्ट्स है आपके, राइट? If I have to discuss about the next part of the same subject, that is secretarial audit and due diligence. Now see what ICSI has done. ICSI in this part B of paper number 3, that is secretarial audit, ICSI make you understand some important auditing standards, right? But in any of the chapter of secretarial audit, they have not mentioned the word auditing standard. आप ऑडिटिंग स्टैंडर्ड ही पढ़ते हो, बट बिना ऑडिटिंग स्टैंडर्ड नाम यूज़ किए, ठीक है, जैसे फॉर एग्जाम्पल देयर इज दिस ऑडिटिंग स्टैंडर्ड कॉल्ड एज SA 300. ठीक है, नाउ यू मस्ट नॉट बी अवेयर ऑफ वॉट एवर आई एम डिस्कसिंग राइट नाउ. SA 300 is basically standard of auditing 300 which deals with audit materiality. But ICSA has given you the concept of audit materiality without using the word SA 300. Right? And but sir क्यों पढ़ा रहे हैं हम? What is the purpose of having secretarial audit? ठीक है, compliance management I understood that since CS is also known as compliance officer, that वहाँ तक ठीक था. Why we are going to study something called as audit or a secretarial audit? Now you people also aware of this fact that CS precisely practicing company secretary, so they have this opportunity of opportunity to conduct secretarial audit. They have this opportunity to conduct internal audits. Okay, they also go for labor audits, they also go for insider trading audits. So this particular subject is going to help especially to those students who have such plans that आगे जाके we'll have our own practicing firm, or we may work with any of the practicing firm with an intention to start our own practice at the later date. उनके लिए ये subject, because it is a core audit part, and generally audit वाला हिस्सा, that audit part will be more beneficial to the person who has some practicing plans in the near future. Right? Again a beautiful subject. ठीक है, I'll tell you why it is a beautiful subject. आगे जाके बताऊंगा इसके पीछे कारण. There is one reason. Next, elective subject. Elective subject में you have multiple options. Right? So I'll stick to the option which is helpful to you. I'll stick to the option which is academically beneficial to you. I'll stick to the option जिसमें आपको मार्क्स ज़्यादा मिलेगा, you can score well, right? And that is CSR and social governance. Why CSR and social governance? For two good reasons. You already have a base of section 135 read with schedule 7, right? If I ask you, पता है section 135 क्या है? Do you all know what exactly section 135 is? Schedule 7 is? Yes. मैं अगर थोड़ी देर और बोलने लगा, if I start speaking on section 135, I'll start discussing the concept only, right? ठीक है, deals with CSR. I'm still getting answers on chat box. Thank you. तो आपको पता है, this is the first reason that I have decided, or rather J K SHAH classes have decided, that in case of elective subject, CSR would be the beneficial option. Right? Now, what is the second reason? Generally, the moment you join listed companies after completing your professionals or after appearing for professionals, so since all these listed companies are indulged into CSR activities in different manner, so they tend to choose that particular person who has done his professional by electing CSR subject. ये नया मुझे LinkedIn पे पता चला. Right now, quite often I am more indulged to LinkedIn as compared to Instagram. थोड़ा अभी मैं अब मेरा थोड़ा वो साइड में ज़्यादा शिफ्ट कर रहा हूँ. So I read this article on LinkedIn. One of the person who is a manager in one of the listed company, he said that students should go for in case of group 1, students should go for CSR as an elective subject, because companies are preferred to choose those candidates जिनके elective subject में CSR है. Right? क्यों ऐसा? Why so, sir? Why such thing? Because the reason is very clear. They need a particular person who is specialized enough in that particular area, जिसमें वो कंपनी को हेल्प करेगा, जिसमें कंपनी को थोड़ी आसानी होगी. And again, there are many different compliances with respect to section 135 alone. Right from board meeting में क्या profits से CSR में खर्चा किया, schedule 7 comply किया कि नहीं किया. So they need one special person, one expert with respect to section 135. So that becomes a choice even in market for students to go for. दो benefit, academic benefit है, base you already have for CSR, and the other benefit is industry में demand बढ़ती जा रही है इस चीज़ों की. Moving to next group, there are 4 subjects in group 1, as you know. Moving to next group, there are 3 subjects in group 2: strategic management and corporate finance, corporate restructuring, valuation and insolvency, and then one last elective subject. Again, we'll discuss that why that elective subject, why not any other subject, right? And what other options you have, that is also we will be discussing. Strategic management, corporate finance, अब इसमें क्या है? देखो, old syllabus में in CS professional old syllabus we used to have this subject called as corporate funding. They have just changed the word corporate funding into corporate finance. एग्जीक्यूटिव का स्ट्रैटेजिक मैनेजमेंट निकाल दिया, they removed strategic management from executive and then they kept into professional. They decided to shift that SM wala part from executive to professional. Now again this is leverage for you. आप लोगों ने एग्जीक्यूटिव में you already have studied SM along with FM, right? If everybody is from the old syllabus, if I guess so, तो you have already studied SM. तो वो पूरा SM को वहाँ से निकाल के इधर डाल दिया. So all those study material, whatever you used in your CS executive level for strategic management, will be used here again. So SM is precisely for 40 marks. And corporate finance. Now again, if I discuss the fun fact with you all, corporate finance की अगर मैं बात करूँ आप लोगों से, corporate finance is nothing but SLCM with a different name. ठीक है, आप you will be surprised to know this कि what is corporate finance, sir? Corporate finance is nothing but SLCM with a different name. Obviously the entire SLCM is not being repeated with a different name. Corporate finance has majority of those concepts, those topics जो आप लोग ने SLCM में पढ़ा था. ठीक है, हाँ, obviously since you are jumping to the new level, they have introduced some new topics, they have introduced some technical concepts, right? वो होगा ही और वो होना भी चाहिए, right? It has to be there. Some new things are supposed to be taught, some new things are supposed to be learned, तो वो तो है ही. But हाँ, just for your satisfaction, just for your benefit, ठीक है, just because a subject has a different technical name, that doesn't mean कि आपको उससे डरना है. ठीक है, if you even go with the index of corporate finance, one confidence you will get, अरे ये तो executive में पढ़ा है. The first feeling you will have after reading corporate finance index कि ये तो executive में पढ़ा है, right? Try करके देखना. Next, corporate restructuring, valuation and insolvency. Again, as I said, drafting was one of those technical subjects in group 1. ठीक है, technical, when I say technical means you'll enjoy the class, right? आपको मज़ा आएगा, आपके number of hours की classes ऐसे चलेंगे. Same if I have to discuss for a subject in group 2, तो corporate restructuring, valuation and insolvency is one of that subject. You will enjoy the class for 2 to 3 good reasons. देखो, India is now more inclined to finance, especially after finfluencers, if this is the correct word to say. इसके बाद people are more inclined towards finance investments, right? तो जब आपको पता चलता है, like many of you are already updated with that, IRCTC had a conglomeration with Swiggy, like for their delivery partners, right? ये information से आप सारे updated हैं, you all are updated with this information. देखो, ये देखो सर, चैट बॉक्स yes से भर रहा है. तो क्वेश्चन आता है, सर इस एग्जाम्पल का सब्जेक्ट से क्या रिलेशन? कॉर्पोरेट रिस्ट्रक्चरिंग, वैल्यूएशन एंड इंसॉल्वेंसी is that particular subject where you are going to understand all the corporate actions. What are the corporate actions? तो जैसे मर्जर हो गया, अमालगमेशन हो गया, ठीक है, जॉइंट वेंचर हो गया, होली ओन सब्सिडरी हो गई, किसी तरीके का कॉन्ग्लोमरेशन हो गया, ये सब आप पढ़ने वाले हो. एंड सिंस इंडिया IPOs हो गया, टू डिस्कस IPO हो गया, डीमर्जर हो गया, ये सब आप इसमें पढ़ने वाले हो. और द बेस्ट पार्ट इज, पढ़ाने वाला जो है वो एक्सपर्ट है इस चीज़ में. मैं आऊँगा उस पर बाद में. आई विल गोइंग टू डिस्कस ईच एंड एवरी फैकल्टी इज गोइंग टू टेक अ पर्टिकुलर सब्जेक्ट, राइट? सो नाउ सिंस इंडिया is into this state of situation that after every couple of months we come across with this new corporate action has happened, a company being acquired by another company, a company is getting listed to the stock exchange. ये सब हम रोज सुनते आ रहे हैं. So imagine a situation if a particular professor is taking this subject that is so obvious that he is going to take all those live examples, all those live corporate actions जो इंडिया में हो रहे हैं, तो इंटरेस्ट ऑटोमेटिकली डेवलप हो जाता है कि नहीं? सो अगेन, कॉर्पोरेट रिस्ट्रक्चरिंग, वैल्यूएशन एंड इंसॉल्वेंसी इज बाय फॉर द मोस्ट टेक्निकल सब्जेक्ट, एंड ऑल्सो यू आर गोइंग टू एंजॉय दिस सब्जेक्ट. नेक्स्ट, इंसॉल्वेंसी, बैंक्रप्सी, लॉ एंड प्रैक्टिस. हमारे जो एक्स प्रेसिडेंट थे ICSI के, उन्होंने कहा था, जैसे IBC कोड 2016 आया था, when IBC कोड 2016 was introduced, so he actually discussed in one of the press release that insolvency bankruptcy area is made only for company secretaries. ये मेरे वर्ड्स नहीं है, ये उनके वर्ड्स थे. क्यों ऐसा? Why do you have insolvency law and practice as one of the technical subject? Reason is very simple. Acha, the best part is ICSI changed old syllabus into new syllabus. Like it was done in executive, it was done in professional also. They removed few subject like RCD. They removed a subject called as multi-case studies. They removed a subject called as taxation. DTIDD निकाल दिए बॉस. अब क्यों ऐसा? Why such heavy decisions were taken by them? क्या reason होगा? Reason is very strict. All three institutes, be it CA Institute, CS Institute or CMA Institute, at the last level, at the final level of all the three different professions, all three different courses, all the three institutes have decided कि let's have a person be a professional in a one particular field. आप चेक कर लो, CA फाइनल में से लॉ हटा दिया, CS प्रोफेशनल में एकदम एक्सपर्टीज एरिया डाल दी. They could have removed IBC also, that is the elective subject in group 2, but they did not, because उनको पता है this is a area where a company secretary, be it in association or be it in practice, is going to have his own career. ये उनका पहले से माइंडसेट तय है. And currently the students who cleared CS professional exams, they are in this they are with this mindset that we have to work with those firms and companies who are into insolvency bankruptcy practices. क्योंकि कंपनी सेक्रेटरी जब कंपनी बनाना जानता है तो वही कंपनी सेक्रेटरी उस कंपनी को बंद करना भी जानता है. And there cannot be any other profession, or there cannot be any other professional other than company secretary when it comes to insolvency and bankruptcy practices. ये कंपनी सेक्रेटरी के अलावा कोई नहीं कर सकता. अच्छा, why we have IBC? पहले क्या होता था, sole proprietor has a different style of getting dissolved, partnership has a different style of getting dissolved, Hindu undivided family has a different style of getting dissolved, company have a different style of getting dissolved. So what they have done in 2016, they have merged all the dissolutions, that is winding up methods or techniques, whatever you call it as, and all those concepts are merged in a one single code. Why do we call it as code? Why we don't call it as act? हम उसे एक्ट क्यों नहीं कोड क्यों कहते हैं? कोड इसीलिए कहते हैं that it is a combination of different acts. जो पहले सेपरेट एक्ट्स हुआ करते थे, अब उन सबको कंबाइन करके कोड में कन्वर्ट कर दिया. तो यू आर गोइंग टू स्टडी ऑल मेथड्स ऑफ different फॉर्म्स ऑफ बिजनेसेस when they get insolvent, when they are declared bankrupt. अगेन बहुत मज़ा आएगा ये पढ़ने में. अच्छा, यही क्यों सर? Why this elective subject? Why not any other elective subject? Again for two good reason. एक रीज़न मैं बोल चुका हूँ, मार्केट डिमांड है. ये CSR से ज़्यादा मार्केट डिमांड है IBC की. आप NCLT को जब से IBC केसेस का jurisdiction मिला है, company secretaries have this opportunity to represent a company before NCLT. इससे ज़्यादा और क्या opportunity company secretary ढूंढ सकता है? अच्छा, इन सब के अलावा वाई IBC, मैंने थोड़ी देर पहले एक सब्जेक्ट के बारे में बात की थी. ये देखो, इंसॉल्वेंसी. योर पेपर नंबर 6, ये कॉर्पोरेट रिस्ट्रक्चरिंग वैल्यूएशन इंसॉल्वेंसी में ये इंसॉल्वेंसी वाला पार्ट विच इज़ अगेन ऑफ 40 मार्क्स. सो दिस सब्जेक्ट and this subject are similar. Both the subjects are similar. So when you study insolvency bankruptcy law, this is open book subject. When you study elective subject, that is an open book subject. आप उसके साथ साथ ये भी पढ़ लेते हो, part B of paper 6. Which faculty is going to take which subject? Now, if you're already a J K SHAH classes student, you must have studied with these all faculties, right? Environmental, social, governance, ECG, principle and practice. Nidhi Shri madam will take few topics of paper 1. Few topics will be taken by Prachi madam. Both are company secretaries, right? Having 5 years plus teaching experience at all 3 levels of CS, right from CSET to CS professional. Right, I'll continue discussion about IBC little bit at the end. IBC के बारे में कुछ एक हिस्सा है जो मुझे तुम्हें समझाना है कृष्णा. Right, same goes with drafting, pleading and appearances. This particular subject will be taken care by Priya madam. Right, Priya madam का जो ड्राफ्टिंग रिलेटेड जो अगर मुझे उसके बारे में कुछ बोलना है तो द स्टूडेंट हु सिक्योर्ड ऑल इंडिया रैंक 1 एट CS प्रोफेशनल इन द लेटेस्ट रिजल्ट्स, राइट, मैंने उनको बोला है दैट आप अपना सारे सब्जेक्ट्स का सर्टिफाइड कॉपीज मंगाओ. आई हैव रिक्वेस्टेड हर टू अप्लाई फॉर ऑल द सर्टिफाइड कॉपीज. सो शी वॉज hell confident in drafting and she secured good marks in drafting also. So we'll share all those certified copies of all India rankers with you all also. और ये हम लोग ने एग्जीक्यूटिव में भी किया, ये कहने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. राइट, इफ़ पॉसिबल आई टेक ओनली अ प्लीडिंग पार्ट विच इज़ आई गेस कपल ऑफ चैप्टर्स, क्योंकि वो JIGL का कनेक्शन है. राइट, दैट इज़ अगेन इफ़ पॉसिबल बेस्ड ऑन अवेलेबिलिटी. मैडम हैज़ एक्सपीरियंस ऑफ येस, आई डेफिनेटली शेयर अ मार्कशीट ऑफ AIR1. वो मेरे व्हाट्सएप पे मैं इंस्टाग्राम पे डाल देता हूँ. राइट, मैडम हैज़ एक्सपीरियंस ऑफ 6+ years. राइट, मैडम टीचर्स एट ऑल 3 levels. ET में बिजनेस एनवायरनमेंट, एग्जीक्यूटिव में आप लोगों ने EBCL पढ़ा रहेगा, एंड अब आप प्रिया मैडम से ड्राफ्टिंग पढ़ेंगे प्रोफेशनल में. राइट, मूविंग अहेड, compliance management, secretarial audit and due diligence. Right, Deepak sir will take compliance management. Deepak sir and I share the common subject at executive level. वो भी JIGL पढ़ाता है, मैं भी JIGL पढ़ाता हूँ, तो हमारा वो साथ अभी भी प्रोफेशनल में बना हुआ है. पेपर नंबर जो ग्रुप 1 का पेपर नंबर 3 है, तो एज आई सेड दीपक सर विल टेक compliance management. I'll take secretarial audit. I'll share secretarial audit with Vandita madam. ठीक है, I'll take due diligence वाला part and few chapters of secretarial audit. If possible, I'll take entire secretarial audit in one of the branches. Rest of the branches madam will take, या we'll share a subject based on again possibility, जैसे भी होता है availability के हिसाब से. Group 1 में जो elective subject है, CSR part will be taken by Meet sir since company law master है वो हमारे, and the social governance part will be taken by Dhruv sir. Right, Dhruv sir was J K SHAH student only, right from CS foundation till CS professional. Right, recently join हुए वो, एग्जीक्यूटिव प्रोफेशनल दोनों में पढ़ाते हैं. राइट, आगे अगर मैं बढ़ूँ, मुझे सिर्फ बताना स्क्रीन पे सारे फैकल्टीज दिख रहे हैं. यू कैन सी, ओके, थैंक यू. ये मैं आता हूँ ऑनलाइन लेक्चर्स पे भी आता हूँ. सी, डोंट वरी, ऑल योर क्वेश्चंस विल बी आंसर्ड वेरी सून. जस्ट लेट मी कंप्लीट विद द एंटायर orientation. Some important dates I have to discuss with you all immediately after this. कौन क्या पढ़ाएगा? Biplab Mondal sir, as I said, the person who is known for capital market. राइट, आप इनके इंस्टाग्राम पे ये प्रॉफिट कमाया, ये लॉस हुआ, ये स्टॉक खरीदो, वो स्टॉक बेचो, दिस कंपनी हैड दिस कॉर्पोरेट एक्शन, दिस कंपनी इज डी लिस्टेड, डी मर्जर्ड. मैं ऐसा कहूँ तो मेरे पोर्टफोलियो को मैनेज करने का काम यही इंसान करता है. राइट, दीप सर अगेन JK SHAH क्लासेस स्टूडेंट, कंपनी सेक्रेटरी, 1.5 साल पहले ही कंप्लीटेड कंपनी सेक्रेटरी. ही टीचेस इंसॉल्वेंसी वाला पार्ट. राइट, अमित सर विल टेक कॉर्पोरेट फाइनेंस का पार्ट, आप जानते हो, ठीक है, 6 feet. उसके बाद निकुंज सर, क्योंकि एग्जीक्यूटिव में भी सर SM पढ़ाते थे, FM और SM पढ़ाते हैं, सो ही टीचेस FM SM एट एग्जीक्यूटिव लेवल, सो ही विल स्टिक टू SM अगेन एट प्रोफेशनल लेवल. राइट, funding few chapters, possibility maybe based on Amit sir's availability, funding few chapters will be taken by Deep sir. Right, last if I have to discuss about insolvency subject, so master लाया हूँ मैंने एकदम उसके लिए. नमन जैन सर, आप अगर JK SHAH क्लासेस के टेक्स्ट बुक्स आपके पास पढ़े हैं तो यू विल फाइंड दिस पर्सन देयर, नमन मंचुड़िया करके, ऑल इंडिया रैंक 8, गोल्ड मेडलिस्ट. रिसेंटली he got gold medal from Mumbai University. He only teaches at Saturday and Sunday, स्पेशली फॉर IBC. किसी ने मुझे पूछा था, सर डिस्कस समथिंग मोर अबाउट IBC. ही इज़ द पर्सन हु कैन डिस्कस मोर अबाउट IBC, राइट? क्योंकि इनकी एरिया यही इज़ वर्किंग विद सैम. इफ़ यू नो दिस फर्म, यू नो, इफ़ यू नो दिस, ये टॉप 5 एंटिटीज़ में आती है, लॉ फर्म में आती है. इनकी एज से ज़्यादा इनका क्या बोलते हैं, इनकी एज से ज़्यादा इनका पैकेज डिसाइड हो चुका है ऑलरेडी. तो सैटरडे संडे वो JK SHAH क्लासेस में पढ़ाते हैं. IBC में से जो बैंक्रप्सी और इंसॉल्वेंसी वाला पार्ट है, वैल्यूएशन पार्ट नहीं, जो बैंक्रप्सी और इंसॉल्वेंसी वाला पार्ट है वो नमन सर पढ़ाते हैं. रेस्ट अदर पार्ट कैन बी शेयर्ड विद दिव्यास सर. नाउ क्या होता है ना, सी आई हैव बीन थ्रू दिस डिफरेंट यूट्यूब चैनल्स ऑन यूट्यूब, जहाँ पे पीपल हैव नॉट अ प्रॉपर वे ऑफ मेंटरिंग अ स्टूडेंट एट प्रोफेशनल लेवल. तो इनको एक प्रॉपर तरीका नहीं पता. सो हम लोग ने एक प्लान बनाया था राइट फ्रॉम December 2022 that we will have our own in-house mentorship. Some of the students maybe know Vedika करके, अगर आप पुरानी बैचेस के हैं तो. So she is a mentor to CS professional students after completing entire portion, after completing entire syllabus. So what Vedika do? Vedika has 12 to 13 sessions which comprises of how to deal each individual subject, right from paper 1 to paper 7, since now there are 7 papers. कैसे किस सब्जेक्ट को पढ़ना, कितने टाइम में ख़त्म करना है, what are the important topics, right? ABC analysis of that entire subject. So she will take a part of mentorship after completing the syllabus, that is right before your main exams, right? Now some important details I have to discuss. Sir, when we are going to commence the batch? We are going to commence batch from 11th March. Now 2 days back only I got to understand, थोड़े दिन पहले मुझे पता चला that students have their college exams. I don't know about outside Bombay, but here in Bombay students have their college exams, right? Considering that we may postpone for couple of days, and if we could not postpone, since commencement date के साथ साथ completion date भी final हो जाता है. So तो if we do not postpone, तो we'll try to keep lectures for less number of hours so that you can manage your exams also and your class also, right? That particular announcement you'll get a week before or couple of days before the commencement, right? वो आपको पता चल जाएगा. But हाँ, I have got these messages from student that sir we have exams, college exam from 11th से लेकर 20 तक, तो आप ऐसा नहीं करोगे तो एग्ज़ाम क्लास चलोगे तो हम कैसे करेंगे. सो वील मैनेज समथिंग, नथिंग टू वरी. CS professionals are exam or classes are conducted for both groups only. The concept of group 1, group 2 which you had in executive is not there in professional, right? Now you will get one पूरा का पूरा 9 months का टाइम जिसमें you will be studying your professional subjects and you will prepare for it, right? English batch available, yes. I'll again request everybody to let me speak. I have decided to answer all your questions. Rather, I'm prepared to answer all your questions. आप अच्छे से सुनो सिर्फ, right? Now some formalities you are supposed to complete which ICSI has decided. जैसे EDP था, जैसे आपको pre exam test और ODOP था. So sir, do we have pre exam test ODOP now? Technically no, but whatever ICSI notify that we are supposed to respect. हाँ, but you have 2 EDP sessions. Executive Development Program कहते हैं इसे, we call it as Executive Development Program. 2 EDP sessions, one classroom EDP, another one is online EDP. So my suggestion would be online EDP you do it now only. Now मतलब anytime between March and October. Classroom EDP you do it in January, right after your exams, after appearing the exams and before the result. That is the right time. Classroom EDP के लिए you are supposed to go to the institute chapters. Both the EDPs are for 15 days. So online EDP घर पे अभी कर लो, क्लासरूम EDP बाद में कर लेना. सर ज़रूरी है क्या फॉर्म भरने के पहले ये सब हो जाना चाहिए? लाइक वी फिल एग्जाम फॉर्म इन द मंथ ऑफ सेप्टेम्बर, सो बोथ आर सपोज टू बी डन बिफोर सेप्टेम्बर लाइक इट वॉज देयर फॉर ODOP एंड प्री एग्जाम टेस्ट. ऐसा बिल्कुल ज़रूरी नहीं है. हाँ, ज़रूरी ये है दैट वेन एवर यू अप्लाई फॉर इंटर्नशिप यू शुड हैव डन योर EDPs, बोथ EDPs, राइट? वो दोनों आपका हो जाना चाहिए. तो उसका आपको ख्याल रखना, इस बात का आपको ध्यान रखना, ठीक है. We'll discuss more on EDP inside the classroom once the batches get start, right? Internship, the most unanswered question. Internship, sir. Two common questions I have been getting last 2 to 3 days, in last 2 to 3 days about internship. That's, sir, is it right time to start after clearing executive? One. And second, to work with firm or company. So I'll answer each of them. First, sir, is it right time to start after executive? I would say no, for two reasons. One, market doesn't demand those students or those candidates who are executive pass out and have no base of professional. In fact, they prefer to take those candidates who are at least appeared their professional exams. उनको वो ज़्यादा पसंद करते हैं, क्योंकि एज आई सेड प्रोफेशनल सब्जेक्ट्स आर बिट मार्केट ओरिएंटेड, इंडस्ट्री ओरिएंटेड, so you should have that knowledge. They will not spend time on you to understand you how to draft. They'll not spend time to make you understand how to write this part or how to draft this particular document. For that you need to learn here and then apply there. वैसा है वो, right? सो मार्केट में एग्जीक्यूटिव पास आउट की डिमांड थोड़ी कम है. ऐसा नहीं है कि मिलेगा ही नहीं, आपको बहुत ढूंढना पड़ेगा. सर ट्रेंड क्या कहता है? सी आई ऑलवेज प्रेफर दैट फॉलो द ट्रेंड, राइट? व्हेन यू कैनॉट अप्लाई योर माइंड, फॉलो द ट्रेंड. ट्रेंड ये कहता है दैट यू हैव टू ऑप्शंस. स्टार्ट फाइंडिंग योर इंटर्नशिप इमीडिएटली आफ्टर अपीयरिंग फॉर प्रोफेशनल्स. डोंट इवन वेट फॉर रिजल्ट्स. मैं आपको फ्लो समझाता हूँ. आपका क्लास चालू होगा, क्लास ख़त्म, पढ़ाई करो, एग्ज़ाम दो, ईडीपी ख़त्म करो, इंटर्नशिप ढूंढो. कमेंसमेंट ऑफ क्लास, कंप्लीशन ऑफ क्लास, सेल्फ स्टडी, एग्ज़ाम टाइम, ईडीपी टाइम, इंटर्नशिप, रिजल्ट. ठीक है. सो मार्च टू डिसम्बर यू विल बी एंगेज्ड इन कोचिंग एंड एग्जाम्स. January EDP, moment you completed EDP, start finding from 16, 17, 18 January 2025 internship, join internship. ऐसा है, ये है ट्रेंड फॉलोड बाय ईच पर्टिकुलर स्टूडेंट. यही सब फॉलो करते हैं. या फिर वेट फॉर द रिजल्ट्स, क्लियर द एग्जाम्स, फाइंड इंटर्नशिप. बट बेटर वुड बी इफ यू स्टार्ट इंटर्नशिप बिफोर द रिजल्ट्स, राइट? नो मैटर रिजल्ट्स आर इन योर फेवर और नॉट इन योर फेवर, इंटर्नशिप चालू हो जाना चाहिए. दिस इज़ वॉट ट्रेंड फॉलोस, दिस इज़ वॉट एवरीबडी फॉलोस. इससे क्या होगा? इससे योर एकेडमिक विल नॉट गेट अफेक्टेड. सी मेरी मम्मी कहती है लर्निंग एंड अर्निंग कैन नॉट गो हैंड इन हैंड, एंड आई टोटली अग्री ऑन इट. आप एक साइड से कमाओगे और एक साइड से पढ़ोगे, ये नहीं हो पाता, राइट? ये डिफ़िकल्ट है थोड़ा. You tend to lose either of the thing. वो तो हकीकत है. So complete your learning, then go for earning. Again, internship is also a learning process, but हाँ, it is a monetary process. तो उधर तो कमाओगे तुम, तो you do it after learning. उसके बाद some few important dates you are supposed to remember. That's sir, last date for registration with ICSA all modules is 31st May. Single module, right? Single module 31st July. Yes, you can do internship after clearing professional also. Considering 21 months time, you start early, you complete early. वही simple formula है. Filling of exams form, since you are going to appear in December, तो filling of exams form 25th September. ठीक है, सेम डेट जैसे एग्जीक्यूटिव में थी. लेट पेमेंट फीस के हिसाब से 9th of October. Registration fees, executive it was 10,000, professional it is 12,000, valid for 5 years, the same concept. Exam form fees 1,200 each group. Now there are 2 groups, so 1,200 plus 1,200, 2,400. Now since आपको ना ये आदत पड़ गई है कि सर can I go for one group, then in other group, ये सब मत करो. Professional exams are supposed to be given with both the groups. And there are no 2 groups also here. There are in all 5 subjects, out of which 7 out of which 2 are open book subjects and elective subjects. तो गिन के there are 5 subject. उसमें भी एक ग्रुप अभी, एक ग्रुप बाद में. क्यों करना है ये सब? Not required only. This one group in June, another in December. This entire unnecessary thing got started after CSET. It was not there before CSET. CSET के पहले CS फाउंडेशन दिसंबर, CS एग्जीक्यूटिव दिसंबर, CS प्रोफेशनल दिसंबर. I completed my CS foundation in December 2012, executive 2013, professional 2014. यही पैटर्न था. वन ग्रुप इन जून, वन ग्रुप इन दिसंबर, पता नहीं क्या चालू किया ये. एंड चालू भी किया, ठीक है, एग्जीक्यूटिव डिफिकल्ट है, दैट इज ओके, but that cannot be repeated again in professional. But so then can we complete this entire professional exam, professional coaching or professional studies from 31st March से लेकर December तक easily complete? And when we can complete batch till 30th September or 5th October, so you still have 65 days left in your hand for self studies. And bhai sahab, you're in professional level, questioning yourself वो बंद करो अभी. मैंने कहा था, मैंने स्टार्ट करते कहा था, यू हैव क्लियर्ड बाई फॉर द मोस्ट डिफिकल्ट एग्जाम ऑफ दिस कंट्री एंड यू स्टिल क्वेश्चनिंग योर सेल्फ, नॉट गुड. ठीक है, कभी कभी अंडर एस्टिमेट नहीं करने का खुद को. लेक्चर ड्यूरेशन 6 to 6.5 hours इंक्लूडिंग 30 minutes ब्रेक. ठीक है, वी कीप 3 days in morning, 4 days in evening, प्रेफरेबली फ्राइडे सैटरडे संडे मॉर्निंग, बाकी के दिन इवनिंग में. अगेन बेस्ड ऑन योर कॉलेज रिक्वायरमेंट्स वो सब चीज़ें ध्यान में रखी हुई जाएंगी, राइट. प्रोफेशनल अगर मॉर्निंग में चलता है, ठीक है, अगेन ये क्लास पे डिपेंड करता है, क्योंकि जैसे अभी करंट मुलुंड बैच है, इनकी बैच की डिमांड है कि सर वी वांट लेक्चर्स इन मॉर्निंग ओनली बिकॉज वी गेट रेस्ट ऑफ द डे फॉर सेल्फ स्टडीज, सो वी डू इट लाइक दैट, राइट. अदरवाइज 3 days इन मॉर्निंग, 4 days इन इवनिंग हम लोग करते हैं. And professional students, when they come to classes in morning and they get free by 1:30, so they have the entire day to study. ठीक है, तो अगर किसी का कॉलेज प्रेशर नहीं है तो देन आई प्रेफर कि मॉर्निंग टाइम इज़ द बेस्ट टाइम. अगेन दैट डिपेंड्स अपॉन बैच का क्या रिक्वायरमेंट है, उसके हिसाब से वी कैन प्लान लेटर, राइट. हार्ड कॉपी मटेरियल ये सब जैसे एग्जीक्यूटिव में था विल बी गिवन. टेस्ट्स आर बीन कंडक्टेड ऑन वीकली बेसिस, राइट. नाउ फॉर्मेट सर, see, we are running at professional level hybrid format. Now what is hybrid format? See, lectures will be at timing वही 3 दिन सुबह, 4 दिन शाम को. सुबह 8 o'clock से लेके 2:30 तक, आफ्टरनून में 12 to 6:30 या 1 to 7:30, वैसा जैसे नॉर्मल एग्जीक्यूटिव में रहता था. नाउ important part is that we run hybrid lectures. So offline we have at 3 centers: मुलुंड, दादर, बोरीवली. इन 3 centers पे we have offline. Now बोरीवली जो है that is hybrid. Hybrid when I say, it is offline plus online. So faculty will teach to offline students also. Simultaneously faculty will teach to online students also on Zoom, like this meeting is going on. उसी हिसाब से. So a scheduled Zoom ID password will be given to students who wishes to join online. तो सर मतलब I have a option of some day sitting online and some day sitting offline. Totally yes. Professional students के लिए we have this facility that if traveling time is a problem, so then better you sit at home, join your lectures on Zoom. Now I cannot expect that you are supposed to be mature enough कि आप लेक्चर चालू करके बैठो, बाद में पीछे कुछ मत करो. तुम प्रोफेशनल में ये सब बोलने की ज़रूरत ही नहीं है. आई शुड नॉट से दिस ओनली, ठीक है, दैट पुट्स अ डेंट ऑन योर इमेज. तो राइट भी नहीं है वैसे. तो दैट ऑप्शन यू हैव, दैट ऑप्शन एट बोथ द ब्रांचेस, मुलुंड ऑल्सो एंड बोरीवली ऑल्सो. दादर विल बी प्योर ऑफलाइन, इट विल बी प्योर ऑफलाइन. नाउ मुलुंड और बोरीवली में से वन ऑफ द बैच विल बी इन इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज. ठीक है, नाउ व्हेन आई से इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज दैट डजंट मीन फैकल्टी. Now when I say English language, that doesn't mean faculty will not use Hindi words. Normal communication में Hindi will be discussed. हाँ, when it comes to discussing a topic, English language will be used while discussing a topic. Why so? Because we have online students from South India also. So respecting that particular part, one of the batch will run in English language, जो अभी भी हो रहा है और पिछले 3-4 अटेम्प्ट से हो रहा है. Fair enough? तो अब मैं ये इस पे ज़्यादा डिस्कस भी नहीं करना चाहिए कि सॉरी बट फिर इंग्लिश नहीं समझेगा तो क्या नहीं समझेगा तेरे को. तुम मेरे को पर्सनली मिल, तेरे को बताता हूँ क्या नहीं समझेगा, बराबर. चलो, नाउ कंसिडरिंग फी स्ट्रक्चर, यू कैन टेक अ स्क्रीनशॉट. आप स्क्रीनशॉट ले सकते हो इसका. आई जस्ट रिपीट. June 24 attempt for J K SHAH स्टूडेंट्स, ऑल ग्रुप फीस इज 29,500. 1,500 will be given at the time of admission. 1500 will be given at the time of admission. 14,000 will be given within 60 days of admission. The remaining fees, that is. Any single group if you wish to ask, that is group 1 or group 2. Only subject is not possible. सिर्फ subject नहीं है. तो any single group 16,500. Again, all these figures, all these fees details given are inclusive of your GST component. Then non JKC students, all three groups 31,500. At the time of admission 16,500. Within 60 days 15,000. Any single group 17,700. And it has to be paid on the date of admission only. Now all those students who have secured All India rank at executive level, right from All India rank 1 to All India rank 10, आप लोगों के लिए एक scholarship facility है. If Sahil is in this webinar, so he messaged me right before the webinar कि सर कुछ scholarship facility है क्या. ये ले भाई, ये है, ठीक है. So All India rank 1, 2, 3, 10,000. This is total fees. This is not discounted fees. This is a total fees. Okay. Again, there are two conditions. One, student should take both the groups admission. And secondly, the above fees is inclusive of GST. The fees structure remains same for online student only. ठीक है, ऑनलाइन स्टूडेंट के लिए भी यही फीस स्ट्रक्चर है. ठीक है, ऑनलाइन में एफर्ट तो उतना ही लगता है. ऐसा थोड़ी कि मैं रिकॉर्ड किया हुआ लेक्चर आपको दे रहा हूँ. सेम रिकॉर्डेड लेक्चर जो है चल रहा है. अच्छा, रिकॉर्डिंग सी बात है कि सर आर वी गोइंग टू गेट द रिकॉर्डेड बैकअप फैसिलिटी ऑल्सो? यस, टिल December 24. नो, टिल June 25. हर बार की तरह हम एक एक्स्ट्रा अटेम्प्ट का बैकअप देते हैं. तो मान लेते हैं December 24 किसी का नहीं हुआ, तो योर डैशबोर्ड विल बी एक्सेसिबल विद अनलिमिटेड व्यूज टिल June 25, राइट. तो वो हमेशा आपके साथ रहेगा June 25 तक. आप उसके बाद यू कैन गो फॉर एक्सटेंशन बाय पेइंग अ नॉमिनल फीस दैट वी विल डिस्कस एट दैट टाइम. AR 4 to 10, 12,000 टोटल फीस. ठीक है, चलो. एंड मुझे ये बताते हुए बहुत खुशी हो रही है that we got All India rank again. Now why do I say again? Because in 2019 June we got All India rank 1 Shruti Shah. Now again All India rank 1 at professional level Manisha Ghosh. We got All India rank 2 at CS executive level. All India rank 6 at professional level. ये हमारा executive का result है. Sayam, Asta, Sahil, Yanshika, I hope these people are there in this webinar also, because I told them to join this. I have already discussed with them to join this because we will be discussing everything related to professional. These are our past results. Saloni, Anu Shetty in the lecture, अभी प्रोफेशनल के लेक्चर में बैठ के पढ़ता होगा वो. फुल पॉसिबिलिटी है, फुल मेहनत कर रहा है लड़का, फिर से रैंक आने की चांसेस है इसके. ठीक है, टच वुड. ठीक है, भगवान करे इसको ऑल इंडिया रैंक 1 हाई. मैं तो चाहूँगा. Then Jenny got All India rank 2 in the last previous attempt. ये उसके पहले का All India rank 8 and 14 at professional level. Javin Patel was All India ranker at executive also and professional also. Neha Gala got All India rank 14. ये हमारा executive result All India rank 4. This is of attempt December 21 and June 22. अरे यंशिका होटेवानी, the one who got All India rank 10 got 180 out of 200 in CSET also. अब executive All India rank 10. Yanshika, if you're there in this, she's there. She messaged me. Sorry, I couldn't see your message. Yanshika, All India rank फिर से professional का plan करना है. ठीक है, आप imagine करो आपका resume, आपका CV कितना heavy दिखेगा. 180 out of 200, which is again approximately 90%. Then All India rank 10 out of 10 only rank All India rankers, you are one of them. And फिर अभी प्रोफेशनल में वापस. ठीक है, मेक योर पेरेंट्स प्राउड. आई हैव टू टॉक टू योर फादर. आज पक्का मैं उनको 9 o'clock के बाद कॉल करूँगा. 2-3 दिन से थोड़ा शेड्यूल बिजी चल रहा था. व्हाट इज़ द लास्ट डेट ऑफ एडमिशन? 8 मार्च के पहले आप एडमिशन ले लो तो ज़्यादा अच्छा. ठीक है, 8-9 के आसपास आप ले लोगे तो ज़्यादा अच्छा. नाउ एज आई डिस्कस, मैं कह रहा था श्रुति शाह के बारे में. December 19, मैंने June 19 बोला गलती से. December 19 इट वॉज, राइट. नाउ आई एम गोइंग टू इंट्रोड्यूस one of the colleague, one of my co-faculty, right? And that person has taught you at EET also. Some of you at EET also. Majority of you at executive also. राइट. सो मैं हिंट दूंगा, आप लोग पहचानेंगे कि वो कौन है, एंड देन वील डिस्कस अ Q&A सेशन. राइट, मैं आप लोगों को हिंट दूंगा, आप पहचानोगे कि वो कौन है. ठीक है. फैकल्टी ग्रुप 2 में से एक सब्जेक्ट पढ़ाते हैं. ठीक है, लॉ सब्जेक्ट पढ़ाते हैं, और उसमें थोड़ा सा एक ऐसा पार्ट था जो 30 मार्क्स के लिए भी था, प्लस 30 मार्क्स के लिए पार्ट था, एक था ऐसा, प्लस चलो मैं, हाँ धीरे धीरे थोड़ा थोड़ा और थोड़ा नहीं, मितेश तू करेक्ट है. Those who have paid early bird admission, don't worry, the same, nothing extra to be charged, उतना का उतना ही फीस रहेगा. नहीं, यस यस दृष्टि, you're correct. राइट, नहीं नहीं नहीं, सिमरन you're correct. चलो, I'll introduce प्रिया मैडम हमारे साथ है, प्रोफेसर CS प्रिया मैडम. EBCL, कितने लोगों ने प्रिया मैडम के साथ EBCL, मैं ग्रुप 2 बोल रहा हूँ, खुशी कोठारी, कहाँ तो ग्रुप 1 की बात करें. कितने लोगों ने प्रिया मैडम के साथ, प्रिया मैडम से EBCL पढ़ा था? एक बार वाई डाल दो चैट बॉक्स में. तो कंपटीशन एक 30 मार्क्स का था ना, एग्जीक्यूटिव क्या. हाँ तो फिर रुको मैडम, मैडम विल टॉक टू यू ऑल.
First of all, heartiest congratulations to all of you all. We are really, really proud of you, and we hope that professionals also you get the same results that you have achieved this time. Sagar sir has said almost everything about the subjects, the kind of level that professional is. So happy that you all are going to join us in professional. Soon after a month, we would be meeting again. And talking about the subject drafting, as he said that it's one of the practical subjects, one of the technical subjects that you have, but I ensure that you're going to achieve that subject with the highest simplicity that you can. We are going to almost draft 70 plus drafts in the classes itself. Again, practice questions would be given to you, test series would be conducted. So over and all, everything, yes, we are always there for you. The entire team of J K SHAH has always been there for you, and we are going to be there for you in professionals as well. Yes, any questions, any kind of queries that you have, please put it on the chat box. Drashti, good to hear that you got exemption in EBCL.
दादर में हाइब्रिड बैच,
दादर में हाइब्रिड नहीं है.
हाइब्रिड आप देन इन दैट केस आप बुलून फॉलो कर.
Yes, you can come down to Mulund and Borivali.
हाँ, क्रेडिट कार्ड यूज कर सकते, खाली ये लगेगा, क्रेडिट चार्जेस लगेंगे.
क्रेडिट कार्ड आप यूज़ कर पाओगे, सिर्फ थोड़े जो नॉमिनल क्रेडिट कार्ड चार्जेस रहेंगे वो होंगे.
Batches will be in English language, yes.
Yes, one of the batch would be conducted in English language for sure. Sanika, great to hear that. Congratulations. Yeah, you would get the hard copy. Even though you are from an online batch, hard copies would be available. CSR IPR.
CSR would be more.
Sachin, because you have, I mean, CSR would be highly preferable. For the coming attempts, maybe IPR could be one of the things because they are studying at the executive level. But right now, CSR is the best subject that you can have in group 1.
You can register with ICS anytime before 31st May. 31 मई के पहले कभी भी रजिस्टर कर दो. You can change the elective subject later. Even you're registered, you can change it later before filling the exam form. नहीं, बाकी इलेक्टिव सब्जेक्ट चूज किए तो उसके लेक्चर्स नहीं हो पाएंगे. इट इज नॉट पॉसिबल टू टेक एवरी इलेक्टिव सब्जेक्ट. ओपन बुक सब्जेक्ट्स आर इलेक्टिव सब्जेक्ट्स ओनली, दैट इज CSR एंड IBC. अहमदाबाद में वी हैव नॉट येट प्लान्ड एनी ऑफलाइन बैच. इफ एनी सच प्लान्स आर देयर बेस्ड ऑन अगेन स्ट्रेंथ, कितना स्टूडेंट का स्ट्रेंथ है, वी विल डेफिनेटली लव टू स्टार्ट एट अहमदाबाद ऑल्सो. IPR के लिए कोई क्लास नहीं है, ठीक है. हाउ टू डू
EBCL lectures for IPR.
हाँ
they
तो
really
हाँ
want
इफ
to.
हाँ अगर आप IPR लेते हो तो EBCL में वी हैव IPR पार्ट न्यू सिलेबस में. यू कैन बाय दोज लेक्चर्स ऑल्सो, दैट विल हेल्प यू. ऑफलाइन इन बैंगलोर अगेन दैट कम्प्लीटली बेस्ड ऑन नंबर ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स वी गेट इन बैंगलोर, ठीक है. कमेंटिंग ऑन इट राइट नाउ वुड नॉट बी करेक्ट, राइट. ऐसी अश्योरेंस दे दूँ मैं, गलत हो जाएगा. So I'll figure it out that if we have a strength of 20-25 students, which I doubt, but if not, so then yes, so then online only.
Sanskriti, we have 7 subjects total in professional, 4 in group 1 and 3 in group 2.
Poonam madam, are you there in the webinar? Poonam madam. फीस फॉर दिसंबर न्यू सिलेबस फॉर द ग्रुप्स. ये फीस सामने स्क्रीन पे है, दिख रहा है आईफोन. प्रोफेशनल न्यू सिलेबस ही रहेगा. यस. ODOP का वेट करो, ODOP के लिए अभी तक कोई अपडेट नहीं आया है. ऑनलाइन EDP के लिए यू कैन विजिट टू ICSI वेबसाइट. देयर आर 2 ग्रुप संस्कृति, ग्रुप 1 ग्रुप 2. ग्रुप 1 4 सब्जेक्ट्स, ग्रुप 2 3 सब्जेक्ट्स. या विल मेक अ ड्राइव, प्रणय प्रेरणा विल मेक अ ड्राइव एंड विल गिव इट टू यू. हाँ मैडम एक सेकेंड, मैं आप पहले ये कर देता हूँ.
Everyone का. No, Arun, the June attempt is the first attempt for new syllabus.
अच्छा students, 1 second ना, one Google form I'm putting here in the chat box. So make sure you fill it, the Google form. You copy the link and paste it in your chat box or in the note section, and then you have to fill that Google form. Your every single query will be answered with a separate call will be done from our team. So if you have any personal respective problem or any specific problem you're facing, तो आप उस पर भी डिस्कस कर सकते हैं. बाय द टाइम आप लोग के पास मेरा, मीत सर का और एडमिन स्टाफ का नंबर स्क्रीन पे दिखेगा ही. फील फ्री टू कम्युनिकेट विद अस. हाँ, नाउ यू कैन शूट योर क्वेश्चंस, बट बिफोर दैट प्लीज कॉपी द लिंक, ठीक है. आस्क चैट बॉक्स में आएगा जतिन, JK शाह क्लासेस के नाम से लिंक आएगा. मैडम फिर से लिंक डाल दीजिए प्लीज. URL नॉट वर्किंग. हाँ, PDF will be shared with you all. No, nothing to worry. मैडम वो लिंक काम नहीं कर रहा, एक बार चेक करिए ना. By the time you can ask questions, huh? Demo lectures are already uploaded on YouTube. JK SHAH CS YouTube चैनल पे ऑलरेडी डेमो अपलोडेड है. और देखो एग्जीक्यूटिव में पढ़ा है, तो क्या डेमो देखेगा.
Yes, Bharat, you will get hard copy even though you are an online student.
Courier, it will be couriered to at your
Courier,
residential
yeah.
place. It is compulsory to do EDP before exams. No. ODP के लिए you have to wait for ICSI announcement के लिए वेट करना पड़ेगा. नथिंग टू बी प्रोसीड फर्दर. सिमरन, मुझे सिर्फ फी रिसीट, जिन्होंने भी अर्ली बर्ड एडमिशन लिया है ना, जो थोड़े 1-1.5 साल पहले हम लोग ने अर्ली बर्ड एडमिशन ऑफर लॉन्च किया था, जिन्होंने भी ले लिया, यू ऑल आर सपोज टू सेंड मी द फी रिसीट.